What up, everybody? Today is 2nd of January 2026, and my goal for this year is I want to document all my trade and using the trade sealer function, replay function to really um document the whole journey and then maybe probably try to develop something out of I would say the trading journey or the trading YouTube channel, right? So let's talk about the trade that I took today first, right? So the trade that I took, let's analyze the market using the trade sealer replay function, right? You can see right over here, I would say at the time I came to the market, I can see that okay, we're in a bought bull channel, obviously, right? You can see that we're in a bought bull channel, and then I can draw some channel line, and obviously I would love to enter I would love to enter long instead of short, right? So that's the whole idea. I'm planning to buy low when price react to the channel line, right? This is my whole trading strategy, right? But something interesting, you can see that this is a very big bear bar, and then it closed below the low of the past, I don't know, like of the past 54 bar, right? So it's a very strong bear bar, close below the trailing range, break below the channel line, so probably market is always in short. And I'm willing to take the bet that market will at least continue to push a little bit lower. So I enter trade here, put my stop here, and then yeah, I enter my trade here because of the spread. It took me out there, and I enter at here at a below lower prices that I initially planned to enter the trade, but that's fine. Always in short, still holding a trade, always in short. We can see that some bear start to take profit there, and then still always in short without any pullback, but we can see that there's a more and more prominent tail to the bottom, right? And then the first bull bar probably we're evolving into a trading channel instead of a breakout phase of the trend, right? So, okay, this is a nice reaction, and then close something like that. I would say it will be reasonable to short below here and still put the stop loss all the way up there, right? So, reasonable, nice, but there's something. At the time, I am a bit suspicious as price failed to close below this low. So I'm thinking that probably this trend may not be that strong, right? That's my whole initial idea. And then we can see that long wick to the bottom, prominent tail. And then we can see that those buyer who buy at this low are able to make profit. You can see that are able to make a profit at a scalp for 80 pip. And then the bull who buy at the previous low as well. They can enter here, scale in lower, and then still can take profit. So I'm thinking that, okay, probably that bear trend is not that strong because right now we can see that it's a trailing range price session, and I that's the reason why I exit out of my short, right? So that's the reason, exactly the reason why I exit the short trade. But in hindsight, I would say it's okay. Okay, and there's another reason as well. So probably this is you can see that probably this is like I can delist this both channel, and probably this is like the low of the both channel, right? And then this is also a second entry loan, I'll say. So I enter my trade there. I'll say the bear channel is very tight. So the first time that the bull do anything, the bear will sell it down, right? So I'll say, okay, I'll say it's okay to end exit my trade above the bull bar high, but I should enter back when the market is still in a bear trend, right? So, and I see, okay, probably the bull is not that strong either because they cannot have consecutive bull bar, right? And the next bar follow is bear body. And then the next bar also bear body. And we can see that it's wick and wick, meaning that we're in a breakout mode, right? So I'm thinking that if price break below this low, I'm willing to take a short and then betting the trend resumption instead of uh bullish bounce here, right? So that's my whole idea. And then I really enter short here, and then I should put my stop here or above here, I would say, right? So I think the most appropriate stop definitely will be here, high probability of winning, but I exit out my trade above this high because I'm thinking that that's the same reasoning, right? At the time market is not that clear, even though it's always in short, but here we're in a trailing range price session, and we are probably respecting the low of the board bull channel. And I exit everything here because I want to wait for more information. But look back in hindsight, I would say it's okay to stay short, right? Because this bear breakout is very strong with a very solid follow through. I would say at least there will be. I would say at least there will be a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. You can see, right? At least price will drop to here. I should I should really just stay in the trade, right? But obviously, exit out here is nothing wrong as long as I can enter it back, right? But I would say exit out above this high is not reasonable because I should probably exit above here. This is not the best stop loss area as well. I think the best stop here will be here because we still haven't made any major lower low yet, right? Okay, still ranging. Okay, this breakout bar signal to me that okay, the bear trend probably will continuing, right? And we are in a break below this bear flat, and then probably we will have a scalp at least to here 50 pip and even 80 pip or even break below this order block or this consolidation zone, right? And then boom. This is also spread, I got exit quite bad, 30 pip lower, but it what it is, right? Still always in short. Okay, this bull bar, still nothing, cannot reverse. Oh, my stop here, my stop in this trade is above this high, right? So this bull bar is not enough reverse this tight bear trend, so I just stay in the trade. Second bear bar still cannot reverse the whole bear trend. I will short even high if price fail to break above the major lower high and then reverse, right? Okay, bear bar respecting the top of the bear channel line. Bear bar, bear breakout. It's amazing trade, right? Bear breakout followed by a bull bar. So we're still reacting at this area, right? But we're still in a board bear channel, tight bear channel, and as long as price fail to break above, I would say at this time it's failed to break above here, this major low high, and then we can see that there's a gap as well, and the price failed to close the gap, meaning that the bear trend is pretty strong, and yeah, you should not be buying, right? And then boom, I put my stop here, right? So boom, still bear, bear, bear. As long as price fail to break above here, I will. I would take. I was still in the short trade and then look for some kind of 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. Boom, boom. Prominent tail to the bottom. Trailing range price session, but it's still fine. We're in a tight bear channel. Boom, 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 boom. You can see that consecutive bear bar. We're still respecting this tight bear channel. You can see here, hit the 1-to-1 visual ratio, and then yeah, I just exit my everything here as it already hit the profit target, and then it break above this high as well. So I exit everything, right? This is my whole trade idea. So I think the first trade here is very good, but what I can do better is because the breakout is so strong and then break below the low of the past 50 bar, right? And then I should probably hold longer for the trade, at least for 1-to-1 visual ratio. And then I would say exit out here also makes sense, as I'm not sure whether we will respecting this bold trend channel line, but I would say it would be better if I can find opportunity to get back to the short position instead, right? I short here, the mistake that I made is I should not get out here. I probably should get out above this high or even above this high, right? So this is the bad decision that I made. And I short lower here, and then expecting I can have a quick scalp to retest here at least, right? And then probably we will have a measure move down, and then very clean. And I just short here, put my stop here, 1-to-1 risk reward ratio hit, right? Not even 1-to-1, right? You can see that. Just amazing, right? This is amazing trade. And yeah, this is my whole recap for the trade that I took.